Hello and welcome back for some more Hearthstone Arena. Let's jump right in here. So we went 1-1 in the last episode. I mean the second game was really close. I really thought about it a lot after that game, and I was thinking about what I maybe could have done differently. I'm thinking maybe if I had just played the Cruel Taskmaster, I would have gotten the extra 2 damage on the board, and it would have given me an extra minion that he would have had to have worried about clearing. So it either would have bought me possibly enough time to get one more card draw out, or I could have done 2 damage with that minion, and I would have been able to actually finish him off. So it's kind of up in the air. Not really sure. So now we're against a paladin, and this is not a great starting hand. These two I kind of like, because this will give us some early protection, and this would be a good buff to have. Yeah, I'm just gonna toss these two back and hope I get some really low cost cards here. Alright, so our starting hand is pretty terrible. We do have the benefit of the coin though. So currently it's looking like turn 3 Shield Master, and hope to stabilize from that. Okay, yay, we have a turn 1 play. Which as a paladin that's actually pretty hard to deal with, because he'll probably just end up using one of his recruits and then probably going for the trade the following turn, or he'll have a battle cry he can kill it with. Or he could have that crappy 1 damage paladin weapon, Light's Justice or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, see, he was forced to play that without a Divine Shield. So maybe his hand is just as bad as mine. Okay, so we could coin Scarlet Crusader, which would allow us to get 1 more health on it, and then we could do the trade. Oh wait, no, we can't do the trade actually. It's a tough call. Or I could get this on the field, and it would have 4 health. And then I could charge my following turn. That's a tough call. I think I'm going to go with the Scarlet Crusader. And I'll just hit him directly. And this will be a 3-2 with Divine Shield, which is pretty good. So once he bonks the shield off that, he won't be able to trade it for like a, one of his recruits or anything like that. He'll most certainly trade the Argent Protector for the Young Priestess.
What does the future?
He'll play a Wind Fury, which I can remove with my Scarlet Crusader pretty easily. So he's forced to make some pretty bad decisions right off the bat here. Even if I get 2 for 1 out of the Scarlet Crusader, I'm happy. I don't care. So, alright, yeah, he pretty much had to do that. And here, I think just straightforward Warsong Commander, just get it out on the field. Pretty much the only thing I can do. Let's remove this. So now I'm left with a 3-2 and a 2-3. And this is the primary threat in his eyes now, so he's going to have to remove that. Next turn's looking like either Cult Master or Dark Iron Dwarf, or maybe even the Taunt if I need it that badly. I'm hoping the Cult Master, because maybe he'll throw down something and I can just trade the Scarlet Crusader for it, and also get a card, and also still charge with the Cult Master. Alright, so yeah, he's forced to make some really bad choices here. I can definitely relate to that. I know how it is. So, yep. So now I will get a card out of my guy here, and he will not. It gives me a brawl that could come in handy. I hit him for 6. So we got pretty good board advantage so far. If he has something like a Consecration, that could hurt us pretty good. Or like a Hammer of Wrath to kill the Warsong Commander. Alright. That's a pretty good minion for him to play. Battle Rage doesn't really do a lot for us. Actually, it does exactly nothing for us at the moment. I could Brawl and risk it, but I don't see the point when I can just play the Shield Master. So, yeah, we'll just get a taunt. And I could go ahead and hit that now, just to get it off the board. But if I do that, I'm more susceptible to a Consecration. So I think I'm just going to hit him in the face again, because that is the theme of my deck after all. It's going straight for him whenever possible. I'm almost certain he's going to hammer a Wrath at some point and remove the Warsong Commander. If he has one. He may not even have one. Or he may be forced to play a Silence on it. But every turn that's up, I just benefit even more from it. I've already got extreme value out of this. I've gotten way more damage on him already than I should have otherwise. So.
Get in there and fight.
Okay, so he'll use that to trade for the Shield Master. Could this be a Argent? Nope, okay. I thought maybe that was going to be an Argent Defender. He'll play a Secret.
I am ready to learn.
So I'm kind of wondering... So that must be a... I know the name of it, I just can't think of it. Oh no, I was completely wrong. So that's probably like a Noble Sacrifice, I would guess. In this case...
What now?
I could take out the Abusive Sergeant. I could play a Brawl and hopefully wipe his board. Or I Dark Iron Dwarf. So many choices.
What now?
I think... I think I go ahead and I gotta kill this Violet Teacher. Yeah. Okay, good. It wasn't the reduce me to 1 health card. I was a little worried about that. So I'll take that out. So what card is this? It's gotta be one where I attack him, but I'm not sure what it is. But I may as well remove the stuff on his board while I can here. He'll just trade this. But I didn't want him to be able to just kill my Tiger with his 2-1. I'd rather leave that on the field for the minion that he's going to play. Yeah, I thought Noble Sacrifice was when I attack either him or one of his minions, but apparently that's not the case. I'm glad he played that now. Okay, so he's just desperately trying to get board control back here.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, please just hit the Tiger. That would be awesome. Okay. No, he didn't do that. Okay, so now I have some good possibilities here. The Tiger's gonna die if that's a Noble Sacrifice like I think it is. If it is, I could Commanding Shout. I kind of want to Brawl just to wipe the board, just because I have like such a huge card advantage on him. So I think I go ahead and just knock that Secret out of the way.
What now?
And let's hope for some RNG here. So look at the Secret. So what the hell is that? Oh, okay. Oh, it's Eye for an Eye. That's the one I was forgetting. Alright, that's fine. That's totally fine. So I could just hit him direct, or I go for the Brawl, and yeah.
I must choose.
Yes. Okay, this is what we do. And we're just going to armor up. So we're just planning ahead here. I wanted to use that now while I could get 2 cards out of it instead of just 1. And then next turn I could just open with a Brawl, because I'm hoping he'll just throw more minions down. Because most people don't expect like a huge board wipe ability from a warrior.
What you looking at?
And I'm hoping when I Brawl, it just leaves him with like one of his crappy minions. Because chances are that's what will happen. That was a bit of a misplay on his part there. Okay, so here's hoping, guys. Awesome. That's about not as good as I could have hoped for, but pretty damn close. And I'll throw down the Iron Freight Grizzly, soak up the damage from that. So we got huge card advantage. Hopefully he doesn't have anything like a Lay on Hands or anything like that. That would suck really bad. Alright, so we dodged the Stampede Kodo, which would have been a perfect target for the Amani Berserker.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so we're sitting really well. Because we can clear his board with the Arcanite Reaper and Kor'kron Elite, which I believe we'll just go ahead and do that. Just play it safe. I don't want to get a little too overzealous like I did before. So I'll just kill that. Kill this so we can't just buff it. And we're actually getting really close to playing the Molten Giant as well because of that last hit.
Justice.
Guardian of Kings comes out. That's fine.
Reporting for duty.
I think I go ahead and bop the Guardian. Well, no, it won't die. So that's may not be the best choice. Let me think about this. If I knife Juggler, I could go for some RNG. Yeah,
What now?
let's try it. I'll take the damage. And we will cross our fingers. Hit the... Ah, it's a damn shame. Well, we can try again. Come on! Do it! Yes! Next turn we can interraise the Amani Berserker. He's in a bad way. I don't know. Aside from like a Deathwing, he's pretty much screwed here. You better not have a Deathwing, I'll be pissed. Alright, so it's not a Deathwing.
Reporting for duty.
You call that a win?
And he's dead. We got him. Toss that on him.
Who you want me kill?
And dead. Alright. So we got some more gold for completing the quest. So we're 2-1. Let's keep going. Feeling pretty good about this deck. I'm having fun with it if nothing else, and when it comes down to it at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. Winning's nice and all, but as long as I'm having fun, that's the biggest thing for me. What do we have? Nose and mouth breather. So we're against a mage. Well, it's better than going against a priest.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
I liked Bloodsail Raider. There's a potential, but without a weapon, we'll toss these two. Maybe we'll top deck an Iron Reaper, or Arcanite Reaper. Ugh. Okay, this hand's terrible. Come on. All right. It's gonna be one of those games. Well, he didn't coin anything out, so he's probably going for a 3-cost play. So I better just get a minion out on the field. As much as I'd like to hang on to that for the Gorehound play, that's a little too risky. I suppose I could have waited and Wolf Ridered, but
Someday I'll be just like you.
okay, I can still make this trade. Which I'll probably just do that. mean, if I play this, it's just dead. I'd rather hang on to this for removal, so I'll play the Amani Berserker instead.
It's time for a little.
And trade this out. He still hasn't coined, so maybe his Shield Master's coming down now with the coin. Or it could be... No, it's probably not that. It's probably a Shield Master. Well, it's a difficult decision for him, so that's always good. Oh, yes. Good. He had to use that card now, and I top decked the perfect card for this situation. Or is it? I feel like, just in case, I should just remove it with the Wolf Rider, actually. Save my taunt for when I really need it. Yeah. But then again... tough call. Yeah, let's just remove it. I was trying to decide whether I wanted to save that 3 damage to remove something with 3 health he could drop, like Spellbreaker, for example, a 4/3 that silences when it comes out. That would have been a good opportunity to kill it, but... Okay, so he's just gonna remove that with the Hero Power and Charge card.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Why? Wait. Okay, I guess that works too, because it leaves him with a minion on the field. I was like, wait, why did we do that? But it makes sense. Here I'd rather have the Shield Master because it doesn't just trade 1 for 1 like how the Iron for a Grizzly would. So I'll just toss that out there. He has... No, we're about even on cards because when I draw I have the same amount of cards he has in his hand when he draws. So.
Wanna blow something up?
Please don't hit it twice. Thank you. Okay. But he can still Fire Blast it and leave the Mat Bomber on the field. Which still works out for him, I guess. But in the long run, he still dealt 1 damage to him, so yeah, he gets board control, but that's pretty much it. Brawl doesn't really do anything for me. Battle Rage does exactly nothing for me, so I have no choice but Iron for a Grizzly, armor up. Next turn we can Gore Howl and smash the fuck out of some big creature that he plays. And hope he doesn't have a Swamp Ooze, and I can just use Gore Howl to keep clearing. And the more I clear, the closer we get to a Molten Giant. And we just have to hope he doesn't have a Polymorph. Okay, so he'll just Frostbolt because he wants to do the damage.
Tazdingo!
That's fine. So now Battle Rage will give us 1 card, but in this instance it's Gore Howl time. We'll smash this guy. And we're 1 step closer to a Molten Giant. So the plan is he throws out a bunch of minions, like trying to burn me down. And I continue to use Gore Howl to clear them out, but then it gets to a point where I can Brawl for 5 and then play the Molten Giant. So it's kind of what I'm hoping for. It's a little risky. In fact, it's very risky, but... Oh, we get a second Gore Howl. That's pretty interesting. So we will go ahead, take him out. And we'll armor up a little bit. No sense in running straight to our death. Do I play the Stranglethorn Tiger? I may as well because I have the mana and I'm not gonna use it for anything else at the moment. And it's gonna force him to get more of his cards out of his hand, more than likely. And it's not something he can directly deal with. Okay, so he doesn't want me to attack with my weapons, so that's why he did that. He's gonna buff up his Tiger, which is gonna allow it to survive against the trade from my Tiger. So in this instance, I think I actually want to... Let's see. I could Molten Giant for 2. I could...
What now?
I mean, I could just remove this off the field, save the Brawl for a really big emergency. Huh. Okay. We are going to go huge here. So what we're going to do is now we're going to Battle Rage, draw 2 cards. And now we will Brawl, hope for the best. Oh man, this is so risky. Yeah. Alright. Come on. Damn it. Well, what can you do? And hope he doesn't have a polymorph. It's about the best I can do, I think. Could have armored up. I mean, if he has a fireball, I'm just dead here, which he
I've got the
may have. Oh, the big game hunter. Fireball? Nope. Okay. So there's no fireball. Let's see. Gorehowl almost kills ourselves here. So I can remove one of his minions. No, I can remove both of them, but then I have 1 health and I die anyway. Or 2 health, actually. Unless... Yeah. Oh man, it sucks. It's coming down to the top deck on his part, or if he just has a really good spell on his hand. So... I mean, it's gotta happen. I'm dead in 2 turns. At least. I'm probably dead this turn, but we'll see. Uh-oh, here comes the spell. Ooh. That's painful. So we're dead next turn. Unless we can do that. Alright, okay. So now what we do is we play this first. I don't think it matters in which order you play it, but we'll do it anyway. We'll get some health. We will armor up. Smack you. And we'll use Gorehound to hit you in the face. Or Gorehowl, rather. So we're left with 5 health. Still, if he top decks a fireball, we are screwed. Until we get some more armor. That's terrifying. Oh. Don't do it. Don't you get a fireball. Oh, the silence. Okay. That's gonna hurt. Don't do it, man. Okay, so he's all in. So that leaves me with... Oh, that's really unfortunate. I can't come out with a charge. Okay, so... I can... Commanding Shout to draw a card. So first off, this is going to trade here. But it won't trade if I play this, so... Yeah, let's play this first. Gives me the Amani Berserker, which is pretty decent. Okay, let's think about this. Yeah, I don't have to play Gorehowl. Okay, we'll armor up. We will kill you. And we'll kill you. We'll Knife Juggler. And pray that it hits the owl. Come on, hit the owl. Hit the owl. Yes! Nice! Oh, don't top deck a Flame Strike or a Blizzard, please. Oh, please. Or a Fireball. That would be equally bad. Alright. So we get ourselves another Gore Howl. Oh, sweet. Okay, so this happens. Damn, I was hoping to hit him so I could trade. I could still Gore Howl, take it out, but that leaves me very vulnerable. In fact, it still leaves me in that threshold of if he gets a Fireball, he can Fireball, Pyroblast, or Fireball, Fire Blast me and I die. So, I think what I have to do, unfortunately, here
What now?
is just armor up, toss the Knife Juggler. It's a safer thing to do.
Who you want me
Hit him for 9.
Job's done.
And depending on what he draws, either I'm dead or he's dead. Oh my god, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. Yes! We got him! Oh wait, did we have him? I just lost 2 damage there. Uh-oh. Okay, we get another Warsong Commander. Okay, so that's 7, 9, plus another 7 is 16. Yeah, he's dead. And just so it doesn't look so bad, I'll add armor.
Want me killed?
Oh, we barely got him. That was a very close game. Wow. Talking about clutch. Thank you, Knife Juggler, saving the day. If that Knife Juggler hadn't hit, I would have been in a very dangerous position to get fireballed. Alright, so we're 3-1. Not too shabby. I'm debating if I want to play another one. Yeah, let's do it. So far, the Warrior deck, it's not too bad, not too bad. Had some really close games. Pretty much every game I play with this deck is grueling as hell. I've never had such an aggressive deck before, so I guess that's kind of the nature, is you just throw everything you have at your opponent and hope to win.
Kerash versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
We got really lucky with having the double Gore Howl. I don't know why I keep saying Hound. So, not a bad starting hand. I think... the only thing I'm considering tossing back would be the Bloodsteel Raider, but it still trades pretty well as a 2-3. In Battle Rage, if this gets a certain trade and maybe I take some early damage, this could help me get some card draw. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it. And we're going second, so I could coin this out. Yeah, so I will coin this out. And next turn... Yeah, I want this out so we can do damage. It's better than hanging on to it hoping for a weapon, which in the past we've seen doesn't work out too well for me most of the time. So that's a pretty straightforward trade for me to make. Or I could just play the Shield Bearer and buy myself a turn to do some damage, but there's also potential he could get a Stoneclaw Totem. But even if that's the case, it would still take him 2 turns to get through my taunt as well.
I wonder.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and drop that. Just throw some damage on him. Hopefully. Well, he shouldn't be able to just directly buff this in any way to get more health, so. Aside from somehow playing a taunt, that's going to be the only way that Fairy Dragon's going to survive. He could Flame Tongue Totem. Oh, yes, of course. Forgot about the Abusive Sergeant play he could do. So. Oh, and of course. That really sucks. So. Best thing I can do here is take this out. And Ironford Grizzly. So now he can run the Fairy Dragon into the Grizzly, but then his Abusive Sergeant won't be able to trade for my Bloodsteel Raider. I'm hoping he doesn't have all those crazy Overload Shaman cards, which really changed the tempo of the game. That would suck. for instance, if he had the Spirit Wolf card, whichever one that's called, Ancestral Spirit, I think. Two, 3 taunts.
I wonder.
So it's a hard decision, whatever he's trying to do here. He'll play a totem first. He was probably hoping for a taunt totem, I would imagine. Which leaves me with the upper hand because now I can do preferential trades here. Depending on what card he plays. Could be a totem.
There is little time.
It is a totem. So it's looking like he's just going for the board clear. No, he just wants to hit me with the 5 damage. Probably a smart play. Okay, so Battle Rage could get me 2 cards. I could Dark Iron Dwarf to kill the totem, which I feel like is probably the best idea.
I wonder.
Yeah. Kill the totem. This can't attack, and he'll have to trade here now, unless he has another one of those totems, which he may have. But here's hoping he does not. He also has spell power, which is scary, so if he has a lightning bolt, he can just zap this guy now. Which would really suck. Oh shit. Well, at least he's going to be overloaded. But he's going to have board control. And he's going to have a taunt up as well. That sucks. I think now's the time to toss out a brawl. Because I don't have anything that can really get through this. Both of these don't trade well for the Fairy Dragon. Can't play Gorehowl yet. I believe I have 2 brawls in my deck, so I think I might just toss this out. And I hope his spell power is the one that lives. Of course the Fairy Dragon lives. God damn it. That was exactly the one I wanted to kill more than anything. So he's at a card advantage because I'm spending cards trying to remove totems. I should have just traded for that Fairy Dragon early on. I should have just done that.
I wonder.
But I had to kill the Flame Tongue totem, so I don't know. So what's this? Probably another totem. I can stabilize if I can get my Gorehowl out. Holy crap. I don't think I'll ever be able to say that right. So he'll play the axe, he'll overload himself some more. He's trying to rush me down at this point. Young Priestess doesn't really do a lot. At this point, I need to just get some creatures out here. Maybe I'll get lucky and hit the Fairy Dragon twice.
Put this apple on your head.
So,
It's time for a little blood.
there's one. Come on. Come on. Fuck yeah. Alright. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh, and I got the buff so we can't just bop him. Awesome. I needed that. And this, he still has a huge card advantage. Another Lightning Storm would be more tears. He has 6 mana to play with. He's probably going to throw down a big hitter this time.
Wonder.
And then he'll probably bop my Young Priestess with his weapon. Yeah. So that's going to be annoying to deal with. Okay. Oh, awesome. So we got ourselves a taunt. I prefer that over Gorehowl right now. So yeah, we'll toss you out there.
Bingo!
Nice. So we softened him up a little bit. This is only friendly characters, right? Yes. So
Who you want me
we'll
to
hit this. Armor up. Hit you for 3. Finally have board control. The longer the Knife Juggler stays alive, the more value I'll get out of it. If I manage to get another knife onto the Tiger, then it'll then have to trade for the Shield Master. He may hex the Shield Master if he has
I
it,
wonder.
or he may hex the Knife Juggler or the Amani Berserker. Amani Berserker is a scary card for me to have, so if I top deck one of my cards that will allow me to piss him off and cause some crazy damage. Which really I need because I'm really low on cards. Or I need some of my minions just to take a little bit of damage so I can get a ton of card draw. So, he's hovering a card here. He's really thinking hard what to do. Okay, so he'll take out the Knife Juggler and trade. Or not trade, he'll have 1 health. Not a taunt, thank you. Alright, so that's actually pretty good, because this will allow me to do this. I can get a card, but then I can't play Gorehowl. Actually, I'll get a bunch of card draw this time. Not a ton, but a decent amount.
Who you want me
So I can kill this. I will get enraged, which will allow me a trade here, or he'll have to take the damage. I will now battle rage, draw 2 cards. And I don't want to play this because he'll just trade it out. Because he'll get a 2-for-1 trade if I do that. I could play the Scarlet Crusader just to have a minion out on the field.
I wonder.
I think I will do that.
For the crusade!
Just to give him something to worry about. I could have held it for the charge play the next turn, but I think I'm going to need my Gorehowl. Okay, so he's just going to come through with a bunch of damage. Oh, the sneaky kill. The only thing I could have done to stop that was play my Gorehowl the last turn, but didn't know he had that much damage coming at me that soon, so not a lot I could have done there. I think I'm going to go one more. So we're, what, 3-2 now? It's looking like we're going to go out 3-3, guys. Hopefully not. I feel like my deck is really lacking on card draw and removal, so it's hard for me to keep my momentum once I get going. We're against another mage.
Jaina!
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
Cult Master's not bad. I'm gonna toss this back and keep the other 2. Alright, so double Amani Berserker. Means for an interesting early game. It's a shame I'm not going first, or I'm sorry, second, so I can't coin and then immediately play. But we have a turn 1. Nice. That'll give us something to protect our Amani Berserker with. Maybe I'll get really lucky and I can play all of my creatures and then the Cult Master and then all of my shit dies and it just gives me a bunch of cards. So I have a follow-up.
It's time for a little blood.
So he could coin 3 mana cost something. So he's going to soften that up. Ooh, that is a great top deck.
It's time for a little blood.
That is a really good top deck. Oh my
Who you
god.
want me killed?
Well played.
7 damage already.
My thanks.
That's really good. And he can't remove it yet either. Oh my god. And I can just enrage the other one on the Golem. Or do I Cult Master? I think I Cult Master here. Because he'll probably have some removal. My guess is he wants me to run this into this. He can't Blizzard. Did he coin yet? No, he didn't. He could turn 4 Blizzard with a coin, so this is kind of risky because this will just die anyway. This would not. I think this is the safer play.
Charge forward! Who you want me killed?
And if I bop this, he'll hero power. But if he hero powers, that means he can't play his big AoE. Let's just hit him.
Who you want me killed?
This will probably be the Blizzard now. If he has it, I'm sure. Oh, okay, so he's gonna break down the taunt. Ooh, okay, that's scary. I'm wishing I would have weakened that Harvest Golem now. Well, I would have died anyway. I guess it didn't really matter with how he traded there. That's fine. Ooh, we pulled the Arcanite Reaper. Or we could just go for the charge play. I feel like I should go for the charge. Let me think. Or I could get some cards here. I could get 2 cards and still have one of my minions alive, which he'll just Fire Blast or trade with this. But it would still leave my Cult Master on the field, which he would trade for this and then he would Fire Blast. But I would get 2 cards out of it. Or I just play this. I'd like to get the charge benefit of it. Yeah. Let's do that. So we will trade.
Who you want me killed?
So he at least has to worry about the enrage. And I just want to clear his board in case he has any other way of buffing. He could Blizzard here and almost kill everything, and then he could kill the Tiger his next turn. He doesn't have the mana to do that though. Does he have another charge? I'm wondering why he chose to kill that. Probably just because I had more damage? Maybe he's not so worried about the charge, or he has a way to deal with that as well. That's probably a Mirror Entity, or it could be a Vaporize. So if it is a Mirror Entity, I think the safest thing to do, because I only have 1 minion in my hand, I will do this. Hope it's a Mirror Entity. It is. So now what I can do is attack with this first, because it's going to lose charge as soon as I do this trade. So get the damage from the charge. Draw a card. Get Scarlet Crusader. I will armor up. Hit him for another 5. He's dead next turn unless he plays a taunt. So we're in a great position. So it's probably not going to have a follow-up here unless he plays a 3 mana cost taunt. Which even if he does, Gore Howl is... I wondered, does Counterspell counter weapons? I don't know. But we're about to find out. Nope. Got him. That was pretty much a crushing victory there. I got really lucky with the card draw, double Amani Berserker, and I had a taunt wall. That's just great card draw. That was all that was. Just got really lucky. So I'll take it though. So we're 4-2. Thanks guys for watching. I will catch you next time.